Well, we were meant to be here for Claremont versus Lille. No, we weren't. Claremont and Lille. One of those things isn't happening, but it's nothing bad. I'll explain that in a moment. And we played 2 games off air. One good result, one not so good. We'll get to that in a minute as well. Not much else to talk about, so let's get straight to it. This Gravis Gamer, my name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So yeah, welcome back everybody. Let's start with the postponed fixture. Claremont game we have postponed. We had 8 players, round about 8 players away for international duty, so we could postpone the game, so I decided to do that. I think we've only got 3 players missing for this game. I don't think any of them are first team players, so we're cool. So the first game was this one where we hammered a team that I still actually don't know how to pronounce their name. We beat them 5-1. Arboleda with a hat-trick, Cherky got a goal, and Trebelsi, excuse me, always got a goal. They did get a goal back in the 9th minute, but it didn't really matter. Then Bordeaux. This was awful for us. We took the lead just before half-time. They equalised on the 72nd minute, and we just could not score a goal. We weren't creating the chances. It was just such a poor performance overall. It was horrific. First draw of the season, though, which was a weird one, but hey-ho, that's where we are at. One kind of interesting bit of news is Rennes have entered administration. They're absolutely fucked financially. So we've scouted a few of their European players, none of their Scottish-based players we've looked at as of yet. I'm definitely not looking to spend 32 million on a boy. But we've had a look at one or two other players. We've scouted a couple of them. So it's something we'll maybe keep an eye on just to see if there is anyone we can maybe just pick up on a cheaper fee. Somebody like Adam Klozik. Good player. They only want 5 million for him. He's definitely an option that we could go for. So that's happened. What else were we doing? Games me thing. How we do? I can't remember if there was anything else I meant to tell you. So this will be today's team. Bijlo in goals. Mbok, Monterese, Vitali and Quagliata as our back 5. Ahamada and Maxence as our 2 midfielders. Palestri, Cherky and Galmiche will be our attacking mids. Ivan's injured again. He's out for between 3 to 5 months. With a hip injury, so we won't see him for a while. And Arboleda will be leading the line for us as expected. Marcos came to me actually in terms of players who maybe aren't performing well. They're not performing, who aren't happy. He has struggled to learn the language. He's a bit unsettled, a bit kind of homesick. We managed to convince him to shut up about it. So he has to shut up about it, and he's happy enough to just stay, which is good because I do want him to stay. I'd be very upset actually if we had to try and find another right winger again. The only time I really want to do that now is if we lose Palestri, excuse me, which hopefully we're not going to do at the moment. If we're going to lose them, summer preferably. So let's get into today's game. Lille are the home side and probably should be beating us, I think. I think on paper they have the stronger squad. So I'd be surprised if we aren't kind of struggling today. But you never really know with this side of ours. It seems to be that the worse the team, the harder we make it for ourselves. The harder the team, the easier we seem to find the victory. So we'll see how that goes, I guess, over the course of this game. I'm still very confused by just some of our play. But yeah, so the 2 games we played off air, whatever you want to call it. We absolutely dominated in that 5-1 game. We didn't look troubled at all. And then we played Bordeaux and it looks like we'd never played football before. We just could not create any chances. And again, we just lost a stupid goal. Which, you know, is apparently our go-to for the season. Is just losing stupid goal after stupid goal. Good interception there, Bittenbach. I'm kind of tempted to maybe start offering some of the players out, the guys who have interest in them, just to see if we can get any bids. But I know that most teams won't bid outside of a transfer window, which I kind of get and don't get at the same time, because you can bid for players whenever. You just means that you can't register them till the transfer window opens. Never understood why people always wait for the transfer window in this. Go on, go on. Facundo Palistri. Oh, don't tell me it's all fucking side. It's counting, which is good to see. Galmiche into Cherky. Oh, he's well onside. Surprised that he didn't fuck that, because he's not been scoring a lot. But it's his second goal this season on his, 13th appearance, I think? Or the 13th league game anyway, I think. So, again, he's not posting amazing numbers, but he's definitely starting to give us some, which I'll take. Can't believe it's only been 8 minutes in this game, though. I know I'd said for the January window we'll be looking for a centre back and a left back. I think there was a goalkeeper we'd made a loan bid for with a mandatory purchase fee. We couldn't do the deal because we didn't have the money available, which annoyed me because, the Abdelmanem scandal this summer, but whatever. But we might go back and maybe try and bring in a proper second choice goalkeeper, since one we have generally does give me the fear if we ever actually have to use them. There is a Portuguese goalkeeper I would love to bring in. The only thing is, I think that the club want about $4.5 million for him, which I don't really want to be spending. It's 1-1. I don't really want to be spending that in January on a backup goalkeeper, but we might be able to bring him in as a second choice, and on the promise he would replace Bijlo whenever Bijlo moves on. And we've just lost to Hamida. It's a quick change for McTominay. So that's something we might do in January, but we'll see. I'm not going to hold myself to that one. I'm hoping that's not a bad injury for Hamida, because we don't really have many options out with the 4 guys we've kind of used there this season. Jolan can play there, but he's not really good enough for that kind of position as of yet. And it would mean McTominay's our only ball-winning midfield option for a period of time. There is also the option that we may want to see if we're going to sign Schultz in the summer, since he has an optional fee. But we haven't really played much of him yet to really have a full opinion of the lad. I am just watching them run through us. I thought he was about to carry the ball into the back of the net with that there. It's only 25 minutes in, but we could really do with half time. And that is a worry. Like an actual proper worry. We are just not in it anymore. Completely fallen away. We've only had 2 shots all game, only 1 on target. They've had 10 shots with 5 on target. We are really struggling. Don't get me wrong, I would have took a draw before the game if you'd asked me, but I don't know if we can hold on for a draw at the moment. I think I might take Galmiche off at half time, bring on Schultz, and we'll play with we'll put Cherky out wide. We'll just play with the 2 wingers in the striker with a number 6 instead of a number 10. Might just give us a bit more solidity in midfield, because they're just running through us. Right, corner for us. 4 minutes left of the half. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, he's hit the fucking crossbar. Again, I don't know why Mbok didn't hit it. I don't know why Cherky didn't hit it. So try to pass it into the fucking net. Good save by Bijlo. Can we? Right, he's offside. Thank Christ. They're just all over us. Like, us getting that first goal seemed to have just angered them more than anything else. Right, out to it. Right, thank Christ we've got to half time. I'm far from pleased because I genuinely am. We need to change how we're playing though. Galmish, welcome. Schultz. Deep line playmaker defend. The halfback. Anchorman? Halfback. Halfback. Anchor. Going to play as an anchor. Your role is very simple. Win the ball, give it to someone else. Play you on support as well. I think I'm just going to bring off Arboleda as well and bring on Chivino for this. We've got 2 more changes we can make and 2 more stoppages going into the second half. But we need to see if we can get ourselves back in this game because right now they're just all over us. That Solbakken can't be Ola Solbakken, can it? Is he not a winger? Right, okay. That is just... Sometimes words don't really express how much fear I feel. Right, Pulisic, I need you to not just run into a player. That'd be good. Get it across. Oh, he's hit the crossbar again! Twice we've hit the crossbar in this game. Yeah, mark him, please. Quaglia is having a very poor game. Oh, unlucky again. Now let's make that change. We'll bring on Gaston Alvarez. For him, he's playing poorly as it is. We have 1 more change we can make. And I honestly don't even know who the hell I'd bring on. We seem to be playing a little bit better defensively now that we've made the change in shape. But then we'll just do stupid things like that and give the ball away again. McTominay's having a really bad game since he came on. Trevino's having a bad game since he came on. That's more of my issue. I'd actually be kind of confident taking one of these guys off. And there's a goal I've been fucking dreading. Just bringing on Marcos. Polisi's looking a bit tired. Maybe Marcos fresh legs can maybe create a chance or 2 for us. But yeah. A goal again came from a mistake. That's been our biggest issue since this whole season when we've lost goals. It's most of the time it's not came from like amazing play. It's always came from errors. A lot of the time they're unforced errors as well. That was just a good bit of play, but I think it's safe to say we've lost this game. It's now Lille 3, Leon 1. And my disappointment continues. The next game then we'll go into is the Nantes game after this one. Just don't lose another, guys, please. Like that. I didn't want you to do that. Oh, fuck. I think Inbox getting dropped after today. Monterrey will probably get dropped again after today. If I was able to, I'd be dropping McTominay after today as well, but I can't. Maybe I need to look at a centre mid in January as well, but I'd like to not have to. Like, we already know left wing's going to be a problem area for us now with that injury to Ivan. But Thrash Arms, I'm far from pleased. Just to send assistant, because I cannot be arsed with that. Let's have a quick look at the league table. We've dropped down to 6th now. The issue with that, we're only 2 points above Lens now, who are outside of the European zone. That's a problem for us. But we move on to 12th place Nantes in the next video, in the next game, which is a couple seconds for you and a few minutes for me. Catch you in a second. And we are back. We've made a couple of changes to the side. Santos has came in. We're not dropping out Monterrey because Abdelmanem is away in international duty and I forgot he was away. McTominay's going to come in replacing the injured Hamada, which we expected. Fernandez is going to come in as the number 10. Cherky's going to go out left for just now. And that's really the only change to today's side. We're going to be struggling for fitness. We're going to be struggling, I think, just in general, maybe performances now. The fact that we've lost, I don't know if I've said yet. I don't think I have. We probably haven't spoken since the end of the last game. Ahmed is out for 3 to 5 months with a hip injury, so we've lost him now till February at the earliest. So the same way that we probably need a left winger, we definitely need a centre mid now in January, which is kind of a pain in the arse, but whatever, we'll need to make do it until then, which is going to get a bit more difficult as the games pile up. Because, for example, we've got Marseille in like 3 days' time, so we're not going to have much of a chance to rest players or anything like that, so it's not ideal. But yeah, we're going to have to try and make do. This seems very jittery. Why is this very jittery? What is going on that this is now, out of the fucking blue, being a bit jittery? Oh, I don't know anymore. Well, hopefully this will be a bit better. Hopefully. Who the hell knows? In theory, this should be a game that we're winning. We have dropped out of the European places now from the other teams playing their games. So a loss today does keep us out of Europe for the moment. Still a long way to go in the season, though, to be fair. Good recovery there from Arboleda to pick up that ball. So Abdelmanem and Trebelsi are both on international duty at the moment. The issue with that is, for me, that Trebelsi could have played centre mid. Oh, Palistri! Every chance to hit that cross goal would have been better than what you try to pass it in there. Fuck's sake. Oh. Right, good interception from Santos. Good bit of play. Out to him now. Oh, you've done too much. You've done too much. Ignore me. You've done nowhere near enough. Plus you with the goal. It's because he's not... I don't expect him to do this. But he has done so too much. Got to here. He's got to look to get across or cut it back for Santos realistically. But it just goes himself. they definitely should have done better at that goal, but we're not going to complain too much. It's 1-0. What now? Right, corner, Quagliata. Can we find a player in white, please? Can you stop trying to side foot every ball in? Just hammer it at some point. I'm not enjoying how many empty seats we've got in the stadium. McTominay has a shot. Decent enough save from the goalkeeper. It's another corner. We're so bad at corners. We have done this whole like since we started doing the Journeyman, we have been awful at set pieces. Every set piece coach we've brought in has done nothing to help us. So that's fun. Offside, I think. I'll be surprised if this one's allowed. I think Palistri might have been offside for that ball. Goal review still taking place. Disallowed. Yeah. Let's see if I was right on who was offside. I think it's Palistri. Yes, it is. So is the ball to Arboleda as well, actually. Both of them are offside, but... Right. Oh, unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. We definitely should probably be more than one up, but the fact that we are being quite dominant just now is giving me a bit more hope compared to the last couple of games. McTominay's having an awful game though. I think we're going to have a word with him. Cherky's having a poor game out on the left, as we kind of expect from him. Question is, do we bring on Berntsen or Galmiche out wide? If Berntsen plays, he gets a wage increase, which is not really bothering me that much. I think he's the better option than Galmiche. See what the coaches think. No, the coaches will say Galmiche, so that's what we'll go for. McTominay is having a really bad game. I think I'm going to bring on Schultz. He can play as a deep line playmaker on support. Means we'll stick you to a centre mid on support as well. Means we'll have a ball winning option in there, which might be an issue. It would be against better teams, but it could certainly be an issue here against Nantes even. Pardon me. Right, good little bit of play there. Good ball across, actually. Is this one going to count? The flag stayed down, so we'll take it. Plistri's second goal of the game. It's his fourth of the season, I think. And we take a 2-goal lead now, which is exactly what we want to see. Fernandez doing well in the number 10 role, which we know he can do. He has one of the players that there's interest in, so he might be one that we move on in January, just to get some more wage budget, to get some more transfer budget, and just try and put the club back on a decent bank balance since we're in negative money now. Still have 14 million to spend though. This is where not having a ball winning midfielder is hurting us just that little bit when they're breaking. There's not really much we can do about it. He's won that head. I'm going to bring on Trevino. I know he's on a hatch, but I'm going to take off Pulisic. He's looking a bit tired. So is Maxence. So we're going to bring on Julian, who will play as an advanced playmaker on attack. Franz Schultz, can you play something else? Can kind of do a ball winning midfielder, so I'm going to put you on that. I don't want a double playmaker playing side by side. So this is the other changes of the game. Oh, you've got to be doing better from there, Monterese. A header from like 3 yards out, and he just hits it right at the goalkeeper. think come the summer we're going to probably have to move on one off Trevino or Arboleda. Every chance Galmiche could be sold in January. But yeah, I need an actual definitive starting number 9. And I just don't feel like either of the two of them are good enough for it. Like, on paper they are, but for me they're not performance-wise. But we are still persevering. Right, come on. The only bonus just now at Hamada being injured is I'm going to have to play Schultz a bit more. And it means that he'll have a bit more time to convince me to spend money on him. 20 minutes left of the game. Still 2-0 up. Quite comfortable looking now. Quagliata is looking absolutely knackered. I'm going to have to rest some of these guys for the next game. I just have the fear that we could lose a 2-goal lead and end up drawing this game with 10 minutes left. Like, I don't have full trust in them anymore. Good to see Vitali having a good game, and Santos. Santos hasn't really had a good game for us since he signed, but it's good to see him coming in now and kind of having that performance. Well, he's just dropped to 6.9, but I can live with that. Vitali, though, is doing well. Full-time Lyon 2, Nantes 0. That should, I think, push back in a European position. We'll check that in a second. And we'll have a look at the oncoming fixtures again. Yeah, send assistant. So yeah, puts us up into 6th. We have a game in hand over most of the other teams in European contention at the moment. We are currently 9 points behind league leaders PSG, but they also have... I know they've got the same amount of games played as us. Cool. Let's have a look at our upcoming fixtures. We know we've got Marseille very, very soon. Schedule. Where are we? So we've got Marseille, then Cannes, then Clermont. I think we'll come back for the Cannes and Clermont game because, one, we're meant to play Clermont today and we haven't. But there's both kind of bottom of the table clashes. We have at least have a bit of a week between Marseille and Cannes. So, yeah, we'll come back for these two games. We'll then talk about and look at what we're going to be doing in January. And that's the plan for tomorrow. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a thumbs up. Massively helps the channel. And I will be back tomorrow with more of this. Thanks for watching. See you then.